everybody.
Hi, everybody.
We are doing stuff tonight.
Yeah, Guy is like knee deep in a computer right now.
Totally am. Got this guy going now. And all I'm going to do, because we're just about to start her up, is hopefully not short something out. I've got one monitor, a keyboard, and a mouse, and the new SSD drive. I have Windows 11 right here. And so I'm waiting for Windows 11. I'll plug it in up here on this top runner. So now I'm just waiting to see what happens. I'm trying to figure out whether I should just go, and then if I get stuck, I'll have Brent here at some point, or what? Because, I mean, I'm like kind of looking at this going, well, I've rigged everything. Everything should have power.
But it's not powering up.
Well, no, I haven't. I'm just double checking all my connections before I hit the go button. There we go. Go button on.
Well, lit up.
Yep.
I'm not seeing things explode.
Right? Okay, I've got a heartbeat on the motherboard. Got a heartbeat on the processor. Let's see what we got. Literally have one monitor hooked up at this moment, so. Okay. Windows. Language to install, English. Time and currency, English. US import, yeah, that's it. Install now. Sure. I don't know. I plugged everything in. I done plugged everything in.
I unplugged that in and that.
If you're reinstalling Windows, select I don't have a product key. Your copy of Windows will be automatically activated later. I hate this. If this is the first time you're installing Windows on this PC, or you're installing a different edition, you need to enter a valid Windows product key. Okay, the product key is actually up here on the top. So I have it.
So, do you know the YouTube channel Draw Free?
No. Draw Free.
So, it's a channel where they throw out a topic and the four artists attempt to draw that topic.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah. So they have an episode where one of the people has to draw something in the style of Violet Evergarden.
Really?
Yes.
That's interesting as well.
So the link I sent you before I completely realized how hosed you were.
You were going to try that tonight, weren't you?
No.
Oh.
Was I sent you a link to one of the artists was learning Blender to do her picture.
That's serious.
And it took her 10.5 hours because she was learning Blender in real time.
Kind of cool, though.
Yeah. I figured you would love that because you're doing Blender.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like, how will I know if you're working? So weird. Maybe it'll need this. Maybe it won't. We'll see. I'll put this up here in case it needs it. Actually, I'll go ahead and plug it in. USB ports. That way, at least it'll have internet when it gets around to it. All right. I accept that this is my PC and something. Upgrade, install Windows and keep file settings and applications. Okay, but C drive's not still plugged in, is it? Crap.
I cannot answer that.
Because that would be bad. No, that's not it. The only thing that's plugged in right now, looking in here, only thing that's plugged in is the SSD. So why is it asking me about an upgrade? What does that mean? We don't know. We don't know. But you're getting a cool view of one of my very cool multicolor fans. I'm just saying. I'm a fan of multicolored fans. Yeah. The upgrade option isn't available. You start your computer using the installation media. Please remove the installation media and restart your computer. Well, then why'd you ask that stupid question? Oh, God, it's going to make me type in the dumb product key again. Start all over. Jesus. I hate people. I hate Microsoft more than I hate people. Okay.
Yes, it's very, very fuzzy beard.
Now we wait 20 minutes while it does whatever it does to figure out how keys work. Gotta admit, though, the SSD is tiny. It's a little thing, which is kind of cool. Yerg. While I wait for it to identify the key. All right, I accept your terms and whatever. Custom install. Drive 0.
Yay!
931 gigabytes. Free space 931 gigabytes. Go. Copying Windows. Yeah, look at us. Look at us doing our job. It's pretty in here, though. I'm just saying. Since none of the drives are actually driving, I can turn this just a hair here. I also got this cool new USB switch, which has an on-off button for the USB pieces, which is really cool because one of the problems I'm having right now, of course, is that every time I start OBS, it forgets my camera, and I have to unplug my camera and plug my camera back in. Well, now I have this USB, which has a switch, a button on it. So you can turn the button off and then turn the button back on. So now I can just go boom, 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 and it'll turn the camera back on. But it also, I'm going to put in my XP pen on that one too, because sometimes my XP pen just forgets, and same thing. I've got to reach under there and unplug it and plug it back in. And so that should help it here. So how are we doing? You're muted.
So apparently I muted myself, and then I muted myself again on this side. So I double muted myself, and I don't know how I did either of them.
There you go. Well, good job. Good job. Yep. Oh, we're at 57, 59%. Oh, the Windows files were copied. They're
Well,
getting
that's good.
files ready for installations already at 63%. That's really actually not horrible at all.
That's good.
Yeah. Kind of expected this to take longer on the copying side because it's USB 1, but it must have gone pretty fast. Yep. My G4's GTX right there.
Oh, this is so much better. Oh.
Of course, I'm sure that if Brent were actually here, he would be quick to remind me that the reason this is moving so much faster is because indeed I am using a
SSD card.
an SSD.
But he's not here, so.
Right? So he can't. I told you so, me. Installing features. Installing updates. Guess there aren't that many features. Windows needs to restart. Do you want me to unplug the USB drive? I don't know. You tell me. Yeah. You didn't tell me. Fine. I was just say you just turned off for no reason. You know that, right?
What?
No, the processor fan turned off,
Oh.
and I'm like,
I thought something turned off on my end. I'm like, what? What? No.
you know, you shut yourself down over there, Brian. I guess you didn't. Nothing actually really bad happened. I don't know. What am I talking about? Who am I? Yeah, lucky for us that they haven't finished all of the bloatware crap. So that means that you have to restart 62 times. That's nice. Just a moment.
Just 3 more. Well, at least they fixed the bug I was running into for the longest time when I had. It was during the early days of Windows 10.
Yep.
I installed it, and then like it was like an update or two later, they had a major update, and it went installing new features, installing exciting new features, and the exciting new feature was it removed my internet.
Wait, you removed your what? Oh God.
Yeah,
That
it changed one of the drivers, and it caused the modem or the Ethernet, the landline, to stop accepting traffic. And so I would have to go in and reprogram the Ethernet to accept traffic again.
right.
And so it took me like 2 hours to get the exciting new features to let me onto the internet. And it was like a week and a half later, I went installing exciting new features,
You're like, what?
and it did
Good
it
things coming your
again. And so now I'm afraid every time I get that blue screen that says installing exciting new features.
right.
It's like I don't want you to install exciting new features. I want to keep my internet.
Okay, it keeps restarting, and it didn't tell me to pull the USB drive out. I mean, it's doing something every pass, so I'm not quite worried, but it is still something that makes me go, well, now wait a minute. You know, let's name your device Kitty Wake. That was literally we named it, then you had to restart. Jeez Louise. Although I gotta admit, it is going down and coming back up fast. It's going down and coming back up a lot, but it's going down and coming back up fast.
Well, there you go.
How would you like to set up this device? Email network apps and services. Your organization will have full control. Personal account. Set up this device. That we sent to Gmail, of course. Luckily. Oh, I see. We don't do that, huh? One. Let's add your Microsoft account. Let's do that. You do that. You do that. Create a pin. I may have made a terrible, terrible mistake. We'll have to see. Restore from tablet. That's you. I'm looking over at my Surface. You don't know. We're going to set it up as a new device. We're not restoring everything. Yeah, that's fine. No. Oop. Oh, I see. Tailored experiences. Inking and typing, yes. Because, of course, I use inking all the frickin' time. Maybe I don't want it. Well, accept. I wanted to know information about my websites. I'm like, nope.
I felt so bad about our friend getting hacked today.
Yeah. Luckily, it did seem like he was on it.
Well, when I got the second message from him, I immediately sent him a Facebook message saying, "Hey, Berto, I think your Instagram is hacked."
Right?
You know, because it was one of those where it's like we haven't really talked in a while, and suddenly you're telling me, "Hey, you need to click on this file," and I'm like, "Hey, no."
Yeah, I mean, obviously. Oh, and I guess I am following him on Insta because you said that, and I'm like, I'm not following him because he just posts politics, but he actually just doesn't post anything. So he was one of the people I followed initially. Yeah, generally with my Instagram, I only follow artists now, artists and cosplayers. You know, because I'll use the cosplayers for pose reference. You know,
Hmm.
just an idea of a pose or something to draw whenever I need something to draw or whatever. So I like cosplayers, and then, but for the most part, yeah.
Yeah, I
So
do the
that's
same thing with
sad
Twitter.
because there's like some people who are like, "Why don't you follow me?" And I'm like, "Well, because you're a writer, and it's nothing wrong with you except that I know that you're not going to post pretty pictures, and I retreat to Instagram."
Yeah, I
Well,
do the same thing with Twitter. Like, Twitter has become my place for, like, other artists' art and cosplayers. Like,
right?
it has been really interesting to follow the Popeye Twitter.
Yeah, you've been telling me about that. Well,
Well,
it
since
worked out to
Rand,
just fine. That's actually kind of creepy. It should not be this easy. I'm just saying.
well, since Choo Choo Bear has taken over, he's going through and every day he's posting new Popeye characters that have appeared in the strip or in the comic or in the show, and he's doing little profiles of them. So you're seeing characters that might not have been in the comic for 60 or 70 years.
Yeah,
And he's suddenly going, "Hey, there's this character and there's this character and it's like it's fascinating."
that is cool.
Like he is
Okay,
turning to the entire archive of pop for content, and it's like it's amazingly refreshing to see the entire history of Popeye through a new artist's eye.
Right? Makes sense.
Particularly with him right now, he's trying to figure out
How to navigate this, because he's dealing with now being in charge.
and what he wants to do.
Yeah, what
Like,
do you want to do at this point? Yeah, exactly. I can see that.
and like his editor, he did a Popeye strip. Was it this past Sunday? In which Sweet Pea, the little baby character,
God, Sweet Pea is still a baby. Man, I thought that the Simpsons had great baby not growing problems.
but Sweet Pea can talk.
Okay.
That was one of the things towards the end of the previous artist's line
Tenure.
is
Yeah.
the tenure was that Sweet Pea could talk. It wasn't baby talk anymore. It was real, you know, dialogue.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And so Popeye's father is telling this spooky story to Sweet Pea, and Sweet Pea calls him out on it and says this
Yeah.
is totally fake. And the Popeye's father is like, how could you tell? And Sweet Pea goes, because you were never there for him as a father.
Oh,
It was like,
burn.
dang.
That's a burn.
And Choo Choo Bear goes, I didn't think my editor was going to let me do this joke.
Still a burn. All right.
Come on. What are you doing, XP Pen?
And like I said, that's what this critter is for. I just bought this thing. I can't show it to you because it's behind the computer, not you. I'm waiting for all the cumulative updates to go. And they're not going bad. I mean, it's almost completely up to date. So I'm not going to complain too much. One of the things that I am looking forward to with Windows 11 is that they've got now desktops, multiple desktops. So I can have a desktop now that's set up for drawing, one set up for video editing. You get the idea. Oh, I almost got you. George is under the skirt of the table here. He's really perplexed now because the PC used to be under the table, and now I'm going to put it right back here so that it'll be always on top of the table. And so he's now like doing the complete flip out because I've messed with everything and scrambled all the stuff. He hates that.
Dad, what are you doing?
Right? What are you doing to me? Oh God. My life's coming to an abrupt and meaningless end. Yep, 99, 100. Installing that cumulative update. Since the monitor is completely down, I might as well take this opportunity to clean it. All right. All the cumulative updates going in 34%. It's kind of funny because I've got a blue light. I was running a blue light filter, and of course it's not doing that anymore because this is a clean install. So it looks all bright and shiny, when in reality it's just the blue light filter is no longer on. So nothing is filtering out the beautiful bright blue light and super white light of the screen. %68 installed. Wow, this is a big update. %69 installed. Nice. You know what? I don't know if I want to put the phone back on. I am going to put this part back on, but not until we plugged in the other hard drives. I need to install Japanese. Obviously, it's my all of my PCs need to be able to be bilingual because it there's a thing. That's the thing I do. Routinely talk to people in Japanese, so I need to be able to switch. Just want the language pack. It was a lot harder when I was in earlier versions of this. That is one of the nice things about the modern era. People have gotten, when this first started in the 90s, people were just very short sighted. It was like, why would you speak two languages? You know, like
Well,
nobody speaks two languages.
or even installing, like, I'm, reinstalling the operating system required two priests and an exorcism just to perform correctly.
It's so true.
It was very difficult on a lot of different fronts that really shouldn't have been, but because
Hmm.
it was so new, they didn't know the proper way of doing things yet because it hadn't been invented.
Right.
And I don't know what has gotten into me this evening, but these are like some hyper dynamic panels I'm working.
Yeah, I really like him. I like that the chin, Mr. Chin. There, he's pretty cool.
Yeah,
I mean, Mr. Sunshine. Sorry.
well, that's not Mr. Sun. This is the main villain, but Mr. Sunshine, if you look, like this one where he's like looking around and it's the camera down here as he's looking at the place. And it's just like these panels are really, really dynamic.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm with you. Why is it taking so long to do this Windows update? Make me worry. Mm. It's in a lower res than I thought it would be. Dang it. Oh. I since it connected to my OneDrive, I have access to everything. So I'm putting up some pictures in the background
Well, there you go.
since I'm waiting for the update. Hey, contrast themes. Night sky. Oh, aquatic's cute. There. Windows Update. What you doing? How you doing over here, Windows Update? Ending restart. That's what I want. Restart now. Let's see how long it takes. You're 7% there. God. Brian, we are 7% there. I'm just saying.
Woo! You're speeding through.
Yeah. I wonder what a full restart will cost or take, though. I am kind of curious of that. All right. I am going to put you back on, though. When we are there. Which is not right now. All right. $55 there. 58% there. It's configuring the warp core.
Well, as long as you don't accidentally hyperdrive out of here.
This is an actual legit threat. I mean, anything could occur.
Yeah. Particularly with Microsoft.
Yeah. He was here, and then all of a sudden, he went to Plaid. Oh, good.
He was here, and suddenly Denver was totally gone.
Alrighty. Andolin's on here. That's funny. That means it's mirroring my surface. That's even funnier. All right. Now let's get ourselves some control settings. Because from now on, you will never shut down display. All righty. Never. Yeah, but that's fine. It's supposed to. You're good. Don't freak out. You're fine. All right. Devices. Printers. Phone link. Cameras. Mouse. Huh. We may actually be doing pretty good here. All right. The big problem we've got to do, though, is we've got to come up with, we've got to figure out good God. I'm feeling. Oh, er, on your marks. Get set. Go. Because I only use Edge just long enough to download Chrome.
That reminds
I
me of what is my purpose?
Mm-hmm.
Have you
Yep.
seen that meme? The
Yep.
what is my purpose
Got
meme?
it. That's exactly what I'm referring to. Is that meme exactly?
What is my purpose? You download Chrome. Oh my god. What?
Oh, I just love setting it for default. That's all. I hate Microsoft in this little game. I've hated it since the 90s when they were playing this game. And every generation they try to keep upping the game, and it irritates the hell out of me every time. So I really kind of like sticking it to them by completely and totally trashing Edge in favor of just putting in Google. All right, extensions are in, everything's up. Looks like everything's running like it's supposed to. It's actually a good thing. We'll unpin that from the taskbar. I'll pin Chrome to the taskbar. I'm such a mean person for Edge. I shall now call Edge Reek. That's what I shall call it. What is your name? I'm Reek. Yes, you are. All right. The only thing we need to do is, before I restart, I need to find the little piece of paper that has wandered off to be, that was vital, that had all of our data information on it. There we go. Jesus. I don't need that. I just need to know what it is. Okay. Where are they physically on the board? I need RAID information. I need to know where they physically are on the board. I mean, I have a pretty good idea, but you can see it plugging this all in and going, well, I plugged it in wrong. That sucks. There we go. Okay. Well, then we're going to play this game. I'm going to shut you down. We're going to plug everybody else in. That intrigued him. He was like, no, wait a minute. Did the thing just meow at me? I think the thing just meowed at me. Okay, so this is 2. I want you here. I want you here. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Maybe. Okay. The 2 secondary hard drives are plugged in. Hopefully. Who knows? Right?
I certainly don't.
I'm going to hit the delete key quickly when this thing comes up because I'm going to get into the hard drive's BIOS and make sure it sees all 3 drives and knows that the old
I know what the problem is. There's no music. I've got to turn on music.
Yeah, we're just
I'm
sitting
sitting there.
hammer on about this stuff. Yeah, I'm dance.
Music cat.
Yes. Why are you important? And this is why we don't take you places. So that's SATA 3. I guess it doesn't really matter at this point because it should be okay. There's nothing in 1, there's confused. 6 gigabyte optical film recorder. 0. This sounds bad. I feel like 1 represents 2. Well, that makes total sense. Is it like doing evil hissing noises?
On my end?
The music kind of sounds pretty demonic. It's kind of cool.
I guess I'm hearing a snare and
Well, yeah. Now we're not. Now it's not hissy noising anymore. Earlier it was like, and it sounded very much like I was like, "What are you doing over there, Ian? Weirdo."
well, I mean, I am drawing Mr. Sunshine, so anything is possible.
You know what I mean? Yes, you're not me.
What's going on?
I don't know. I'm just helping out here. That's summoned George, though. George is like, "The hell were you doing?" He's like, "I've come in here to say you are weird. And I'm worried about you because those were weird noises. Kind of scary." Yeah, I've got to admit, it is up and running now. So how many drives we got? Sorry.
That resting on her fingers. That.
So violent. It just like loaded a whole bunch of videos and advertisements. And super obnoxious. Okay. Those are up. All right. Up and running. Good. Oh, I hate myself, apparently.
I mean, I could have told you that years ago, but
I apparently pulled out the little screws on this side and then did not put them back.
and that's when Guy died.
Right? I'm like, well,
But only just a little, and only on the inside.
thumb screws for this thing. Kind of rare. I hope it didn't fall on the ground. That green this time. Or they did drop on the ground, but I was smart enough to put them in a piece of tape first. Paste. Trust and see. I don't know. I'm just having fun with it. I'm actually not complaining at all. I just think it's funny.
Jesus saves.
All others take 5 points of damage. Well,
Oh my god, this reminds me of the old that old animated GIF of the Jesus on the cross. It goes Jesus saves, and it shows him knocking away a soccer ball. Please tell me you remember that one.
I do remember that one.
That was before a meme. We knew what a meme was.
Right? All right. We've got the glass on the front of the case again, which hasn't happened in many moons. Now we just start adding peripherals and seeing how well Windows 11 rolls with the punches.
Wow, that expression turned out really well. Come on.
There's the first tablet. Second. Interesting. Quite sure what we're doing here. You can't hear the whispery girl?
Huh?
You can't hear the whispery girl, or am I the only one hearing Satan over here? Because see, now there's no whispery girl. As soon as I say it, she stops whispering. Makes me feel a certain amount of crazy or insane or something. All right. You are monitor 3. No matter which way we're doing this, you are monitor 3. Okay. Next one on the line. Monitor 2.
Are you sure you're not hearing the snare?
Maybe. I mean, I am. You are on the little teeny speakers of my Surface over here. So I mean, it's entirely plausible.
Because it's almost like you and I are listening to two very, very different songs.
Right? Well, I'm humored by it because of that too. I'm like, I don't know. Okay, but you. Yeah! I got a heartbeat on all three monitors. Speaker chips, man. I'm responding on that. I mean, I've never been able to successfully hot plug stuff in before. That's kind of cool. All right. Wow, this game's getting quick. Weird. Everybody's hooked up. You can't hear it. It's so funny. It's like adding a whole level of entertainment to this.
Well, I'm hearing like them rubbing two sticks together, like
That
one
must
of the
be what it is.
drumsticks.
Yeah, it's
And
yeah, okay. That's what it is. It's just that, of course, my logic addled brain is turning it into Beelzebub. This is funnier, I guess.
I mean, I could make a pretty close noise to it with one of my frog things that I have here.
I'm good. It's not a problem. I was just like, it's Beelzebub. And you're like, yeah, you're not.
They're making a stage play of My Neighbor Totoro.
Mm-hmm.
They got Jim Henson's Creature Shop to do the puppets.
Now that actually might be cool. Up until then, I was like, yeah, that's stupid. USB. All right. Woo! Took an inordinate amount of effort. Cable management is a thing. Good news is I now have a hard fill on my camera. I mean, that's always good for privacy. If I ever need to worry about that, hopefully. But
Is that like a high diddle diddle?
yep.
Cat and the Fiddle?
Well, so you should always kind of have the ability to hard kill your camera, so it doesn't, so that people can't access your camera while you're not wanting them to access your camera or whatever. So having a hard kill on your camera is cool. All right, let's test a few pieces here, shall we? And set up our displays. There we go.
Who is the one character you believe was perfectly cast? Like the role was just made for that actor and nobody else could embody it the way they could. Matthew Willard as live action Shaggy for sure. And then this is a quote from him. I don't actually remember filming any scenes. Once the camera started rolling, I would black out as the spirit of Shaggy possessed my mortal body once again.
Good God.
That is method acting on a dip level right there.
Right? Uh-oh. I'm having way too much fun with this. My audio processing disorder, which perpetually makes it so that I cannot actually process data properly, entertainingly messes this up. How you doing over there?
I'm getting through the page.
There we go.
I mean, it's already looking pretty good right now.
Yeah, I actually looking over there, I thought that's pretty serious.
So one of the things I've been trying to work on is having my faces kind of differentiate a little bit.
Okay.
So my characters aren't suffering from same face.
That makes sense.
And so I've been pushing the shapes a little bit more, particularly with the villains. And I really like the way her face turned out, and Kameki's, because you look at the two of them and they have vastly different shapes, and it makes them more interesting to look at. You know?
Mm-hmm. All right.
Hello? 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 I'm seeing camera action.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Well, there we go. Look at that. It actually worked. Like, better than I expected it to. OBS has forgotten everything, though. Let me double check, though. You do the... Did I go up and down, up and down, and up and down? In volume. Can you hear me, Brian?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. Did you hear me do the wow, 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 wow?
Yes.
Okay, good. I'm testing to make sure that I'm on my mixer board and not, sucking in audio from, say, the camera. All right. I'm going to. We're back up and running over here. There you go. All right. So now we're back up and running over here, amazingly. Only really took an hour and a half. Probably 2 hours. So that's good. You can barely see I'm not seeing the little buttons moving around on here when we talk. All the little buttons are kind of weird in dark mode. Oh, that's because I need to turn on mode. All right. All right. That should kill that. Well, at least you're back up on the main screen. I don't know whether
Yay!
I don't know if I have pen control. I don't have pen control yet.
Ah!
Because we got EXP pen drivers. And like priority one, let's get the drivers open here for this. I have read and agree to whatever the hell you're talking about. I'm sure it's critical.
And it was at that moment that guy knew he fucked up.
Yeah, well, the only reason it's going to be a problem at all is that it needs a restart before I can do anything with it. Which, I'm not going to mess with today, or not until we're over. Once we're done here and we've shut down, I'll restart. But for right now, I'm not messing with it. Next thing. Get the Clip Studio Paint in.
Right. Hello, art friends. I'm going to bed.
Yeah.
Kai is too.
Yeah. I hooked everything up.
Nice. According to the app, you're under for the day.
Yeah. Time to binge. Wait, what?
No.
Yeah, but like I said, I got all like super concentrated on this, so there's that. I have no idea. I mean, it is running sort of faster, but I don't know. All right. Now I just have to go through and install everything. Yeah, that is kind of cool. Alcohol 5%. Well,
That was yesterday.
I got lots of fat yesterday.
What did you have yesterday?
I had pizza.
Oh, you had
Oh,
the fries.
The fries.
Lots of carb Monday.
Can we share this? Or is this a no, you only can use this with you?
I don't.
That's kind of cool.
I'm going to sleep.
Go to sleep.
We're at 5. You're in bed.
It's pointless to try to keep his name off the internet.
You try so hard.
I try really hard.
That is good.
All right, time to install Clip Studio. Yes, in fact, I do wish to let it install stuff.
I don't know why, but I love drawing.
I don't know either, but I think it's because we're both artists.
Well, if you let me finish.
No, because it was funnier to cut you off there.
Yeah, I know, but I'm getting kind of tired of that. You're not the only one that does that to me.
Oh, I don't have to do it. I appreciate it.
You have to repeat it when I do that.
Yep, even for the benefit of the joke.
Like, the joke is funny, but it gets tiring when you have all of your friends do that all the time. It's like, I get it, I get it, but there are times I'm trying to be serious and I'm getting cut off.
That's fine. That's fine. I won't do it. I'm good. You like drawing what?
I like this character, like, because he's so sinister and yet so simple to draw, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the question is, did you actually like install or not? Dang it.
Did it install?
I don't know. I can't find it anywhere. Like it started trying to run it and then it didn't. That's weird.
That's very weird.
Yeah. I'll run it again. That's the worst that can happen. There we go. It's repairing Clip Studio Paint, so it obviously borked somewhere along the line. All right. Maintenance complete. That's what we're looking for. Clip Studio. Let's fire this thing up. All right. Yeah, you can send those reports. I don't care. Now I'll do the setting up. Wow. There we go. Now we're logged in properly. Let me see. Me. That's fine. All right, looks like we've got clip in. That's the important thing. Yeah, that was actually relatively painless.
page is done.
Well, looks like I've got CSP running. It's in the wrong color mode, but that's okay. It's also like set up in the wrong configuration. Oh.
Well, it is after midnight, so I'm gonna head off.
Yeah, me too, man. We're out. We got this thing under control. I can actually do the closing credits too, so I will.
Cool.
I'll see you tomorrow. I don't know if you're going to join me tomorrow morning, but join me tomorrow morning, and I will continue to install stuff. So actually, if you
Sounds
did join
good.
me tomorrow morning, it'd be nice because you'd actually get work done. So there's that. I'll talk
All
to you
right.
later. Okay,
Talk to you later.
bye-bye.
Bye.